Your voice is really relaxing. I love it. Oh, that's very nice of you to say, Monsieur Ambrosia. Okay. I think we're basically done. Yeah, quite a lot of the actual sulfur that we have to use, at least, is a product of the fuel industry. Yeah, sulfur is not actually super common naturally. I mean, you know, it is a natural thing, but you know what I mean. Done. Cool. Great stream. Thanks for the information and gameplay. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Damn it. Hit people, guy. No. Now we actually start the playing. Okay, so to recap what we're working on presently, I need to upgrade our copper refinery to something more akin to our iron refinery. I also need to make some adjustments to our concrete production to enable us to make use of it in a more... there's a couple of things that we're going to want to use the gravel and sand for. But the slag, I really just don't need that there. I could just dump all of it. I can use it to fill areas. I need to get a better thing going over here with regards to my coal. And there is a big part of me... I know you're going to groan, chat. But there's a big part of me that's thinking, how about I just move this ramp back and dig across and then just completely remove this, slowly drop this entire mountain down into the crater. There's a big part of me that likes that idea. Also, we need a faster way of getting down there than just going all the way around the crater, because by the time someone's gone all the way around the crater to get into the crater, they're out of fuel. I need a rapid transit system into the crater. Aren't we trying to fill the crater? Yeah, with taters, but not with rock. Rock is not taters. I call it optionally relaxing and engaging. If you listen to the words, you are engaged. If you don't listen to the words, you are relaxed. I like that. I like that. I could do switchbacks, yes. That is an option. Here would be the best place for that, though. I could do it over here, but I'd have to go through all the gold. But that isn't necessarily the worst place to try. The only big problem I have... Well, it's not really that big of a problem. I would just need a way across. Like, I could just do switchbacks down here, I suppose. All the way down. But later on, I need to dig this gold out. See, the issue that I have is there's so much important resources here. This entire wall is just important resources. Here, it's the narrowest place where I might be able to just have a ramp going right down. Right there. Straight down. But it's very, very small. It might just be better, as you say, to do a switchback or something over here. Just have... zigzaggy ramp all the way down. That's probably not a bad idea, you know. That's probably a worthwhile thing to do. We'll see. We'll see. But I want to square out this area a little bit more to get some water over here that I can use for industrial purposes. That's also another thing. And... we've got a lot of things going on here. There's some blah, blah, blah. Dave has no available designations to be mined. Dave? Alright, Dave. Where are you currently set up, Dave? Dave was over here for a little bit. Dave is no longer over there now. I could move that around, but I think, in fact, Dave, you're coming over here. I want Dave busy in this area. You've got 3 regular excavators and a bunch of trucks. Let's first start with sorting this out. I would like to flatten this area up to about here. Maybe. if I took this whole area all the way across to this location and then out from there, I could then focus on digging up from this point. I don't think that would be a bad idea. However, there is a bit of an issue with that in that I kind of want to prepare this wall not to collapse before then. So actually, you know what? Yeah, let's change that up a bit. Let's not mess with this section yet. I'm fine for Dave to drop this area down to 10 though, because we'll be driving it further back in a bit. Maybe. I want a little bit more room around my buildings over here regardless, so we'll set Dave up to do that for now. So that's Dave sorted. There are some mining designations outside of a mineable area. Okay, fair enough. That's probably the place that Dave was last set to mine. Let's get rid of that. Probably some more as well. Let's get rid of that. Everything else seems to be where it's needed. Oh, all of this, I suppose. There we go. That should all now be in the various mining zones. These mining zones are correct. Those mining zones are correct. There is no longer a mining zone over here, though. So let's get rid of all that. And let's get rid of all this as well. And I think that's pretty much everywhere that I've got set to be mined. Oh, my bad. Let's get rid of this and this as well. I think that's about right. I don't see any other mining designations around. At least none that I can peg. No, I can't see any. Okay, never mind. Groundwater resource is low. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Loose storage 2 has a low supply of limestone. Well, that will come in soon. I'm going to leave that one up. Excavator has no reachable terrain designation. Oh. Can you not get over there? Oh, well, that's a bit of an issue. They can't scooch through there, it seems. Okay. We're going to have to sort that out then. That will be something I'm going to have to sort out pretty quickly. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send out our ship, Butters Ray the Float. Go and fight this battle over there. Okay. Varina Thras. I am happy to receive backseats as long as they're paid for. We've got something called the backseat pass. It's just channel points. When I say paid for, I mean, you know, with fake internet money. The reason why I've got the backseat pass is to kind of limit the flow of backseating that goes on. If I'm playing something like an RPG, I make there's a very hard distinction between something that's a spoiler and something that's backseating. But with a game like this, you know, if you're suggesting that I try to do something a bit differently, or if I've missed something, or some, like, you know, particular interaction or synergy between things, and you want to point that out, just use a backseat pass, that's fine. If you don't use the backseat pass, then it really does come down to how helpful I found what you said. Or the mods. Yeah, you know, the mods are free to send you to the oubliette if you backseat without a pass. But, you know, they can use their judgment. If you use backseating for asking, are we there yet? You don't get sent to the oubliette. But I do think less of you. It's very, very, very low-hanging fruit. we're going to move this across. Going to try and get this sorted over here. I think that's going to be an important one. Let's get that going in there. And then from here, I think we're going to have it follow this point all the way down. I swear, if I get like 1,000... Are we there yet? Backseat passes. Chat, I'm... Well, I will probably broaden on myself. You should win. Are we there yet? I sponsor 1 backseat pass. Can we build mechs yet? You seem to have dug yourself into a hole. I found in my playthrough on a different map that I had more copper than I knew what to do with, and just paved over it and the coal, which I got from mines, and eventually just started trading for iron when I got better recycling. Ah, okay. Yeah, there is probably that is probably quite a reasonable one, to be fair. I'm trying to make use of stuff, and honestly, I'm not going to lie, a large part of this map is that we've had several changes to the way that the retaining walls have worked in the lifetime of this particular playthrough. And so to a certain degree, this has been the pipeline playthrough. It's a bit of a weird one. All right, we want to delete this completely, so let's get you gone, all of you. Actually, let me just see. Which way do we prioritize? We don't prioritize it. That's good. Right, get rid of all of that, please. Tonk. Yeah, you need to move. Don't worry. It'll be fine in just a second. Just a second. Right, we need to bring this pipe down about there, and I need that to be quick removed. This is why we keep a stockpile of Unity. So I can do stuff like that. And then we want this pipe connecting up there. This way, I maintain... can we get rid of all of this, please? I maintain... the traversability of this area. I'm going to put a little ramp here, which will allow my excavators to get through. Once that's done... Oh, really? Now you decided you could go that way after I pulled everything down? Really? Dave? You arse? Rude. This is why Tall Neck is my favorite. And Bob. All of the mega excavators and larger haulers have been named. We've got Teapot over there. Our ships are named. Where are my other big excavators? And indeed, big trucks. Let's have a look over here. We've got Mega Moken. We've got Mega Melissa Riddle. Mr. Popo. Probably need a couple more. Oh, here we go. Road Train the Crude. Okay, you know, I'm keeping that. Sure, that's multifaceted. I like it. We're keeping that. It's correct on many levels. Where's Belial at? Belial is in the dock currently. Belial the best. Right, okay, so with that done, next up, we're going to change up these conveyors a bit. Let's get rid of that and this. I want all of that pulled down. Honestly, I don't need to load balance these. I don't know why I did. It's remarkably silly that I did. Not the least silly thing that I've ever done, to be fair. Yep. Now, I want to copy this. And this goes straight up, please. Gonna have to delete that, it looks like. Yep. Ship in battle. We will easily win these fights. Like, we do ridiculous damage, and we've got high armor. Oh, Lord. That's a lot more stuff. Okay. What did we pick up? 30 electronics 3s, 72 electronic 2s, 28 servers, and 26 microchips? My lord. I'm greatly happy with this. Some bigger fights over here as well. Can we make it over there? Sure, let's go. Go ahead, Buttersray. Yeah, I had an export line. That was probably why I load balanced them, to be fair. Now, this one I want to be load balanced. But I don't feel that this is the best way to load balance them. Realistically, this is the only way to make sure that it well... No, we can load balance this in a better way. Now, I'll just cover a thing to be aware of when load balancing. That is the only way to load. If you're bringing in 3 lines of something and then you're trying to give priority to 2 lines, you've got to be very aware of how much you can output. So I've got 3 level 2 conveyors bringing in, and I'm saying, hey, I want you to give priority to 2 level 2 conveyors. Well, the problem is if all of these are running at full whack, then I've got 3 outputs to 3 inputs. If all of the belts are moving at the same speed, it won't matter what I give priority to, because there's just that much coming in that these 2 lines will get some, and then this one will as well. Now, if that's not the behavior I want, if I want to make sure that if there is any room, all of the input goes into the this one space, then I have to upgrade these to allow them to be able to move more product than is coming in. So to give you an idea on that, the level 2 U-shaped conveyor can have a throughput of 200 every 60 seconds. The level 3 can have a throughput of 450 every 60 seconds. So I've got 600 coming in and 900 going out. So if this was somehow suddenly emptied completely, then even though I've got 3 lines coming in, I could still dump all of it into the 2 output lines because they can move the combined input out at the same time. So this will only ever get something when this is full, which is exactly what we want. Now we do want... I've done exactly the same over here because I'm an idiot. We want much the same over here, so let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade this. I'm redesigning this. My past mistakes are being resolved. Right, let's have a look. More electronics 3s, more servers, more microchips. Hooray, indeed, hooray. We're already heading back because we're out of fuel. These battles are now getting nasty. Oh, that is a very nasty battle. But if we can kill one ship, then, you know, we can win that fight over time. But our ship currently... I think it'll give us our combat stats. Battle score is 560. So... it might be a rough one, but we'll come back to it. Alright, let's use Unity to build this. There we go. Hello, future Aavak. Past Aavak left you some fun, I see. Yeah, past Aavak was a bit lazy. Past Aavak was a bit lazy. But it's fine. All of that crushed slag is allowing us to very quickly dump over here, but you can see the difference. Where are our dumping designations right now? So we've got this area being squared off, and I believe this area also being squared off. This is eventually going to be a much larger scale, refinery in time. Are you done with your mining over here? Yuri has no more available designations. Fair enough, Yuri. I feel that you probably do have a little bit more that you can do, but okay. Maybe you don't, in fact. Oh, there's a little bit here and there. Yuri, edit area. Once again, we're going to want this entire zone as part of your designation. Let's see you get a little bit more done. Can I rename this loose storage? Yes, I can. There we go. That will probably now update and it'll show me the correct information there. Which will be quite nice. There we go. These are going to start outputting down into here. Now, the reason why I wanted the sand and the gravel... No. There we go. What I would like... let's have a look at this. Sand and gravel. What can I use that for? What was it I was waiting on? Oh, yeah, that's right. Filter medium. I want to make filter medium of sand and gravel and coal. This is going to allow us to do some significantly more efficient processing. In fact, I think we need filter medium to ever deal with toxic slurry, which is what we'll need if we want to work on gold or uranium. But it also is much more efficient for wastewater treatment. If we have a look at the recipes for wastewater treatment. So 160 wastewater plus 8 sand plus 8 chlorine gives us 80 water and 24 sludge. But if we use 8 filter medium, we get 40 more water. We have to use twice as much chlorine, but we've got chlorine in ridiculous amounts. And we get more sludge, which means more compost as well. Now, filter medium... Let me find a mixer. Oh, it actually doesn't say there. Okay, well, let me go back in here. Can I right-click? There we go. Filter medium requires 12 sand to make 36, and I only use 8 here. So that's a in terms of sand, it's better. We are using coal though and gravel, but gravel we have in ridiculous supply. This is basically something that's only going to be available to us if we have the spares, I guess. So what I'm going to say is, if I can use the filter medium, then use the filter medium. If I can't, then, don't worry about it. To achieve this, we're going to need to pop in a little break about here. So, there's going to need to be a truck brought over to collect that. Is sludge poop? It looks like. Sludge is basically any kind of semi-solid contaminant, I would say. Sludge isn't necessarily poop. Sludge can be a chemical slurry. I think sludge is created in a couple of places as a waste product, but I mean for this sludge, more or less poop. Well, not even that actually. Like, this is a wastewater treatment facility. It's taking polluted water, well, which I guess is a combination of it, so it's probably not just poop. But yeah. You could think of it like that if you really, really, really wanted to. So I'm going to need some coal delivered over here. Which means we're going to want this kind of squared away. Let's pop it about here. Might as well. Tonk. That can be unpaused. I'm going to let you bring that over naturally, though. And then we're going to want a bunch of mixer 2s, I do believe. Oh, no, just regular mix. Oh, yeah, regular mixers. I apologize. Yeah, that's a very large amount of things I can do. Does the filter require anything other than gravel, sand? No, it doesn't. Huh. Okay. So, I can either have it out here. It makes quite a lot of them. How often does it make them? Let's have a look. 36 per minute. So if I had 2 of them running, then every minute it would make 72. I'm never going to run out of them at that point. So realistically, I very much doubt we're ever going to not be able to use this filter media. And we don't really need it in large quantities either. So let's pop one down. Let's set its recipe first, because the recipe is going to then dictate where it gets its inputs from. That input is never used now. Now, is this a... That is a what? What kind of conveyor is this? It's a U-shaped conveyor, so it's a solid. Sorry, so it's a loose storage. Wouldn't have thought it. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that. Poop. Aavak made a silly. My bad. I only want like a low grade coal storage there. I'm just going to quickly pull that down. On that note, honestly, I do need to pop up some more edicts as well. I would like to get a recycling increase. Currently, we're doing quite well with our edicts. More household goods? No. Health boost? Don't need it. Don't need any of these. How are we doing for food? We've got 21 months worth of food. They're pretty happy with their food, to be fair. I could possibly even get some more from that by saying plenty of food. It'll increase food production consumption by 25%. Can I turn that? Oh, that turns both of them on. Never mind. No. Okay, I have to go through that. I was like, can I just go to the second one and get that little bit more? But no. Okay, fair enough. Let's go with that one. And we'll see how our food goes. But that's going to give me enough to bump up the second degree of recycling. We've already got maintenance going. I could turn on diesel saver, but I don't think we need to. Like, I really don't think we need to. So I'll just go for the recycling bump for now. Also, on that note, in terms of our trading... we haven't been there yet. Oh, my bad. Our lumberyard... We're at the lowest possible level for the sawmill. Do I even need it right now? I'm going to turn the sawmill off for the time being. And we'll save that little bit of unity. How much unity was that? 0.2. It's fine. Every little bit is helpful to us. We've got a limestone. We do want this. If I could get limestone brought over to us, that would be huge. We've got a coal mine down there. We've got a quartz mine that we know of. We've got another oil rig. We've got a sulfur mine. Honestly, I could hit most of these places. I don't know if those areas ever run out, though. Interestingly. I know the oil rigs do. They will eventually run down. Like, this one's got a long time before it runs down, but it will eventually. We've also got this place that I need to go and say hi to. We've got uranium mine over there. We've got a groundwater well, so I can bring water in. Like eventually, you can have most of your economy serviced by cargo ships. The coal mine and the limestone mine are probably the more important ones for us at the moment, but we'll get to them. In terms of our battle strength, these ships by themselves are stronger than us. This one is quite stronger depending on how it's set up. This one we can easily take on, though. But I do want to see what this location is, so sure. Well, it's a lot of fuel, but we'll go and say hi. Yeah, the world map resources are finite, yeah. At least the oil is. I don't know. Like the lumber doesn't seem to be finite, and I imagine groundwater isn't either. These mines, I don't know. But at least as far as the oil goes, it is finite, yeah. Might actually have to pull these out just because it's going to be a potch otherwise. Now, if I line these up correctly, if this is filter medium, yeah, it is. Okay, fair enough. I'll simply line these up so that they match. Something like this will work. Oh. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot and turned it the wrong way. No, I'm not an idiot. I need to stop saying that as a default. Self-deprecation is a funny gag, but if you say it enough, your brain starts believing it. Our subconscious is always listening. And always thinks you tell the truth. Stupid subconscious. Right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, space, about here should do, I would say. That should be fine. Actually, let's take it back just a little bit more. So, up one. I very much doubt we will ever need more than 2. But let's just plan around that possibility. And then from the sand over here. Yep. Can indeed make the connection easily enough. Then we just need one of these then set to bring in coal. Should keep about half full. No export. Yep. This is going to be explicitly allowed to export still. But I should imagine most is going to be brought down here. Right, let's actually try to Unity build it all. Tonk. Ah, it's fantastic to have materials available, ready to be used at a moment's notice. I greatly approve. Also, I believe... Have we brought everything down that we need? Let's have a look. Oh no. Keep empty, please. I'm going to make this a relatively high... Yeah, it is a relatively high priority. Let's just get everything out of there. Quick smart, because I don't think our ship was able to offload. That's 2 loose storage 3s. What, all of these? Yeah. Yeah, I wanted them to basically be in line with everything else. This is grossly more than we're ever going to need to stockpile, but I don't really see too much reason not to. I don't think there's a strong argument not to do that. Location explored. Okay. Hooray. What can we trade over here? They will trade gold for microchips. And they would accept diesel for limestone as a permanent contract. And also, diesel for gold ore. Coal for quartz. Coal for limestone. Okay. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. Got quite a few contracts around the place. As needed. I may actually trade for some electronic parts quickly, though. Let's go ahead and do that. I've got... actually, no, I don't have that much. Never mind. What? Yeah, you're not meant to, though. That's... I don't need... Oh, my lord, please stop telling me about that. Is there a way for me to tell you to stop warning me? I don't need you to care about that one. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Hopefully I muted the mic in time for that very hearty sniff. Oh, that made my eyes water. My nose just starts tickling horribly. Rude nose. Okay. Now then. Oh, I would like to draw this out. Actually, you know what? That's about where we want it to be. You may continue all of those. But I'm going to need a filter medium over here. Needs to be filter media. And it should be kept full. And then we need to pop in a U-shaped balancer. Pop that in, and this needs to be priority. And now, Unity build. Ah, blessed Unity. However, we are currently just dumping all of our wastewater because we don't have the means to get that. Oh, actually, no, never mind. We've been delivering the filter media directly. Ha, perfect. Greatly approve. Greatly approve. However, no longer want automatic imports or exports. Alright. Starting to see the filter media building up in here. Actually, quite quickly as well. Nice. Very nice. Okay, everything is working as intended. And concrete is completely used up. Boop. Why? Ah, yes. Lack of materials. Okay, so it's at this stage that we need to build down. Okay, overlapping terrain designation. Right. Can I move you? I'd like you to go there. And I would like you to go there. And I would like you to go... let's just watch them move first. All of you need to move so that I can set up these designations properly. There we are. Because I'm going to need to remove a few of them. This is where we dig up more of, well, all of this really. In fact, let's get rid of all of that. Now, what we're going to need... Well, actually, thinking about it, I do kind of want those here. Because that shows me where these designations will be. We are going to want this about as low down as we can take it. Into the ground. Such that we can then dig on the other side of it. Same over here. Oh. Use the designations again, just so I can see where we're at. Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of this one then. And use the smaller one. On top. About that. There and there. And then these. I mean, realistically, I would have to take this so far down in order to make it look right, but we're just going to have to accept this for now. Now, it's going to take us a while to get all of this built, just because of the concrete requirements, but... I plan on running a D&D game where the main enemies are mind goblins. Do you know what mind goblins are, Aavak? No, I do not. Can't say I do. Right, there we are. Everything's done. There we go. Oh, God. Slanionius. You scallywag, you. Really don't have materials for all of this. Okay, we're just going to have to unpause it as is and just wait for it to be built, and then we can mine out more. Well, yeah, we'll have to wait for it to be done first. We can, however, dig into this area, I think. Probably. Without too much terrible badness. Let's try that far, at least. I forget, when did terrain walls and... terrain designations and walls become forbidden to overlap? When they changed it to make it very explicitly... So, before there was too much confusion on where to put a retaining wall, whether it was the divide across a line, or like there, or whether it was on the inside or the outside, depending on where you were digging. So they made it very explicit. And now, you cannot designate on a tile with a retaining wall, nor can you build a retaining wall on a tile with a designation. Meaning, you always build it on the outside of where you're mining. So let's say I was mining in that tile. The idea is that I would have to build it there and there. In my opinion, I wish they would have gone with the other one and just said you always need to build them along the dividing line. But as long as they've got a clear and explicit rule to govern it, you know, it doesn't matter. It's better to have that clear rule, in my opinion. Hey, Hobella there, how you doing, mate? Thank you for bringing the raiders over. How you doing? Hope you had a fantastic stream. What were you playing? I can safely say I do not like the retaining walls in their current implementation. Yeah, I'm not super happy about it. Take care, Slanionius. You have a good one, mate. Hey. Dwarf Fortress, naturally. I see. And how is the fort going? Also, chat. Oh, I need to use the proper map. If you're not already following Bellinae, then please do avail yourself of the link at the top of chat right now and correct this gross mistake.